Celebrity Wine Review fans. Hola and bienvenido a Celebrity Wine Review. Tonight is our honor to Chile, the country of Chile, and our friends at Viña Montes in Chile. And with me is Montes USA's project manager and winemaker, Jorge Gutierrez. Jorge, thanks so much for being my guest this
You're welcome.
evening. Are you enjoying the party?
I am.
Yeah? Have
Yes.
you had some of your own wines?
Yes, I have.
And how much? Are you still clear-headed enough to talk to me?
Of course I am. Yes.
Good to hear. All right, so Jorge, you have an amazing story to tell. You are from Chile originally.
Yes.
When did you come to the United States?
I came to the United States the first time in 2006.
Okay.
And I was working as an intern for Artesa Winery.
Artesa, which is where?
It's in Napa Valley.
Okay.
In Carneros.
So you came straight from Chile and had a job set up waiting for you in Napa Valley.
Exactly.
So how did that even happen?
Well, it's a funny story, but I needed to find a job in California. I wanted to come to California and work for a harvest, and I wasn't able to find a job for a long time, so I went to internet and I just looked for California wineries, and the first one of the first ones on the list was Artesa, because it starts with an A. And I sent an email to the winemaker, and he actually called me to my cell phone at 1 o'clock at night in Chile, and he said, "You got the job."
Wow.
So maybe 3 weeks after that, I was at Artesa Winery working as an intern right out of college in the cellar.
Not bad, not bad. And there you go. If you're looking for a job, just go down through the alphabet, people. You heard from Jorge Gutierrez.
You just need to be positive.
It worked out for you. And I'll say, wait till you hear the rest of the story. So Jorge, what happened after you had interned with Artesa for a while?
Well, when I got to Artesa the first time, I met the winemaker at Artesa at that time, and he told me there's a Chilean winery making wine this year called Montes, and I had really no idea what Montes was all about. I didn't know Aurelio Montes, and I didn't know Montes Winery from Chile at all.
Okay, so how did you find out about Aurelio Montes?
Well, the thing is that I was working at Artesa, and I think I did a pretty good job. So what happens that Aurelio Montes, thank you, Aurelio Montes at the end of harvest asked the people at Artesa, so how's that Chilean guy working? So how was, his harvest? And I think they told him that I was probably one of the best interns they ever had.
Interesting. So Aurelio heard about you and kind of had his sights set on you, almost like when they go out scouting for like a baseball player or a soon-to-be big NBA player. He had his eye on you for potentially his soon-to-be winemaker.
Yes.
Here in the U.S.
Yes.
But he was especially interested in you because of your Chilean roots.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he invited me to work with him in Chile with one condition, because I wasn't really 100% finished with my university. So he told me, okay, you need to finish university. You need to take that big test in January, and if you pass, give me a call. So I passed, and I gave him a call, and he gave me a job.
Wow, very cool.
And when he gave me a job, he actually said, okay, I'm going to give you a job, but I'm going to send you back to Napa, and you're going to be in charge of the project that we have in Napa called Montes USA, Napa Angel Wines and Star Angel Wines.
I'm glad you mentioned that. So let's reveal these wines. So, that's not, this is Napa Angel.
This is Napa Angel, 100% Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley.
Okay.
So we have two wines. This is one of them.
So this is one of your babies, like you were the winemaker.
This is definitely one of our babies, yes.
Very good. And
this is Star Angel from Paso Robles.
I like that one.
Yes, so that's the other brand that we have. We also have two wines from Paso Robles, Syrah-based wines.
And this is your newest line?
This is our newest
Montes?
line. Yes.
Okay. Very cool. And so tell us how your wines did. You went from being an intern, then you, when you were hired, they took you back to Chile to work at Montes for a little while, and then sent you back to the U.S. to head up Montes USA.
Well, the first couple of years were pretty crazy because I was going back and forth. I was pretty much spending 6 months in Chile and 6 months in the U.S. making harvest both places. And by the time we start selling these wines, I came to the United States, and I've been here since then.
Okay, and I understand that there's some buzz about how well your wines have done in the short amount of time that you have been making them. How have your wines done? What are the points received?
They've been doing pretty good. The two wines from Paso Robles, we're just launching those wines. The Star Angel wines, we're just launching those wines, so we don't have scores for those wines yet. But this The Napa Angel wines, the 2 Cabernet Sauvignons, they've been actually doing pretty good. We've been getting very good scores by wine enthusiasts. We got a 92 for this one and a 97 for the upper tier, which is the Napa Angel Aurelio selection.
Wow, 97 is pretty darn good. You don't get a lot better than that. Well, very good. And you're a new winemaker. I mean, how many years have you had then in making wine? Has it been like 3 or 4 years?
Like 3.5.
3.5 years. So you have so far to go, mister. And you're already at 97 points with some of your wines. I mean, you've almost hit the ceiling.
Yeah.
What are you going to do to improve upon yourself?
Well, I know Aurelio Montes, and I think he will never stop. So there's always new ideas, there's always new projects, things to do. We always have things in mind, so I'm pretty sure things.
Now, Jorge, you said when Aurelio found you at the winery at Artesa and hired you, that was not only a good year for you professionally, but it was also a good year for you personally. Talk a little bit about your personal story of what happened that year.
Well, it was a good year for me in many ways. I met Aurelio that year, so that changed my professional life a lot, and but especially because I met my girlfriend in 06 and we've been living together since then.
Wow.
So I've been so happy about that year.
And you met her at the winery?
I met her at the winery. She was also an intern at the lab. I was an intern in the cellar and she was an intern at the lab, and we met that year and we've been together since then.
But you got promoted to winemaker, and is she still interning in the lab?
No, she's actually now working in the marketing department for Chandon.
Well, maybe. Oh, she is. Well, she got a little bit of a step up as well. Chandon's not a bad company to work for. Well, that's fantastic. I mean, it looks like the wine business has brought a lot of richness, both in professional and personal life for you, and that's wonderful. But you have so far to go, Jorge. You're so young. I'm going to ask you, how old are you?
I'm 28.
There you go, people. I mean, look for this man. You're going to hear a lot about him in the wine industry, because when we look at the legacy of Alex Guraci and Aurelio Montes and the founding members of Montes, I mean, they've already, spent so much time, whereas you're just starting out. So it's kind of like they're passing the torch to you.
That's true.
And that's really exciting. So we'd love to expose you to these amazing up-and-coming winemakers in the wine business, and Jorge Gutierrez is just one of those. So watch out for him and keep watching Celebrity Wine Review TV.